Okay, strength session number 7. We've got an upper body pull-in dominant session for you to work through. Okay, so in there I'll take you through just an overview of the session and then we'll go through some movement demos and just how you can adapt it based on weights that you have available and your strength levels. Okay, so part A, we're going to go 5 sets. We're going to do a Romanian deadlift into a bent over row. So it's a sort of movement combination there. You'll do one RDL into a bent over row and then back up. We're going to go 8 to 12 reps in there. Depending on what weights you've got available, you could do that as a single arm row, single arm RDL into single arm row, or if you've got like a pair of weights or something of appropriate weights, you could do that as a two-handed variation. Okay, if you're doing single arm, you might want to go like maybe 4 to 6 reps per arm. You could push out for 8 to 12 if it's a light load though. Okay, so 5 sets of that in total, about 2 minutes rest between sets. Say if your weights are relatively light, they're feeling comfortable, you can bring the rest periods down to make that a bit more challenging. Okay, part B, we're going to go in, so we've got bodyweight pull-in movement in there, just combined with some Aleknas, a core exercise, so we'll go through them. So pull-ups, if you've got somewhere where you can do pull-ups and you've got the strength for them, okay, 6 to 12 reps, or you can go with a body row. So I'll demo them, just go through a nice simple way, just using a towel, where you can do some body rows. If you've got like a big dining table or something good that you can get under and support yourself, something nice and sturdy, you can do body rows off that as well. Okay, so that'll be 6 to 12 reps in there and then 6 to 12 Aleknas for 4 sets. And then part C, going to finish off nice and simply. We've got some curls in there. We're going to go old school, some 21s, and just superset that with some reverse flies. Okay, so we'll go through each of those, just movement variations and demonstrations in there, just to help you work through that. Okay, so first part, 5 sets. We're going to be doing like an RDL into a bent over row. So say this could be a single arm or a 2-arm variation. I'll go through both of them. Essentially what we're looking for from our setup, we're going to do our RDL, so coming down and then into our row, back down and up. Okay. RDL, row, back up. So just working on coming forward, setting that nice solid position, okay, good strong back, and then getting that row motion. When you're doing your rowing motion, just try and make sure shoulders are locked in, okay, so we're retracting the shoulder blades, pulling in, getting the muscles like lats, rhomboids, upper back muscles all working nicely in there. If you're doing a single arm variation, okay, same thing, but just like the load, okay, just offset a little bit. Come down, row, up, down, row, up. Okay, or it might be a 2-handed variation. You can just hold that weight in 2 hands. Okay, same thing. RDL, row, back up. Okay, so you're going to work through 8 to 12 reps of them. We'll do 5 sets of that in total. Okay, next pairing. So, if you've got strong pull-ups and somewhere to do your pull-ups, okay, brilliant. You can go with those. If you want to go with a body roll, then you just need something sturdy that you can get underneath and hold on to. And if you don't have that, it's a great option. I'm just going to loop it around one of the uprights here, which I understand you may not have in your house, anything nice and sturdy like that. So if you haven't, if you get a door, if you open a door and you've got the handle either side, you can actually loop a towel around a door handle. Okay, so the door's open. And then your feet, you just kind of have to straddle the door, like one leg either side of the door. And then the towel works as a nice solid handle there. So we loop that around, nice and sturdy. This will challenge your grip as well. And then just come down into that row position. And we can get a nice solid row in there, so pulling up. Try and get tummy or chest all the way to your hands, and then control that descent. And same as ever, if reps are feeling pretty comfortable, we can add a little tempo in there, maybe pause at the top, so pull up, hold, and then control that lowering phase. Okay, so 6 to 12 reps of that bodyweight pull-in movement, and then going to superset that with some Aleknas. So what we're looking for here is just being able to maintain nice, strong core positions, predominantly working through the abs. So we can do this with just body weight, or you've got the option of loading it up. Okay, so the movement we're looking for, set up position, just going to go lay down, want your head on the floor, and we want your back on the floor, so your lower back is going to stay in contact with the floor all the way through this exercise. And we just start off in here, so hands over the shoulders, knees over the hips, okay, and then we're going to extend out. As we extend out through the arms and the legs, okay, we're going to create more tension through the midline. It's going to get harder and harder out, and then squeeze through the abs, draw back in. Okay, so that end position, you can see it's almost like a bit like a hollow position. Okay, we're not getting that full hollow, but we are working really hard through the abs. What we want to stop is like this back arching up off the floor. So as the legs extend out and the arms go overhead, abs need to stay nice and tight as we come back in. Okay, if you're stolid with those, we can make them harder just by loading it up. So you can put something on your shins, you can hold a weight in your hands, either or both. Okay, so your shins should stay vertical throughout the whole exercise, so balancing something on there should be fairly comfortable. Okay, if you've got a dumbbell, you can maybe put a book there and then a dumbbell on top of the book. Okay, just to make it nice and sturdy. I can go in here. So head on the floor, back set into the floor, extend out, abs tight, draw back in. Okay, so just making sure we can maintain that good strong position here and avoid that back arching off the floor. Abs nice and tight, and just keeping them shins vertical, so we're avoiding, and especially if you've got weight on there, you see my legs come out, my heels are just off the floor. What I want to avoid is legs extending up, and especially if you've got weight on, because then you'll know you're doing it wrong because the weight's going to slide down. Okay, so as the legs go out, try and make sure they drive outwards and in rather than up and back. Okay, so that's our Aleknas. We've got there 6 to 12 reps of those. And then our finisher, our lovely little finisher, we've got 3 rounds. Okay, so you can go with a pair of dumbbells here. You could work like one dumbbell, hold it in there, or kettlebells, whatever you've got, single kettlebell in each hand, weight plate, anything like that. 21s, that's all we're looking for, getting nice solid curls. So we want to keep the elbows in, go from straight arms. We're going to do 7 bottom half reps. Okay, so just working from straight arms to part way up. Okay, once I've done 7, I'm going to go 7 from top half. Okay, so just getting that up and squeeze at the top. Okay, and then once I've done 7 of them, I'm going to go 7 full reps. So we've got 7 lower half, 7 top half, and then 7 full. That's 21 in total, so 21s. Okay, and then I'm going into 12 to 20 reps of reverse flies. So weight for these doesn't need to be particularly heavy. Okay, 12 to 20 reps. Just got this strong bent over position, head neutral rather than looking up. Okay, and then reverse fly. Coming out. So squeezing the shoulder blades together at the top, trying to avoid rounding the back up. Get a load of work from the hips coming up and down. Okay, I'm just going to work through 3 rounds of those. You can go through the movements back to back. You can add a little bit of rest in if you need it. Okay, so that is strength session 7.